This is how narcissists experience continuous suffering while in this world. The unraveling of a narcissist. What happens when their world crumbles? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a riveting topic. What it looks like when a narcissist's carefully constructed facade starts to crumble. Have you ever wondered what happens behind the scenes when a narcissist's world begins to fall apart? Before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into narcissistic behavior, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts or experiences. Your support keeps our discussions going and helps us grow together. Now, let's get into it. From the outside, narcissists can appear to have it all: charismatic personalities, successful careers, and seemingly endless opportunities. They may flaunt material wealth and project an image of happiness and success. But here's the twist: beneath that dazzling exterior, things are often far from perfect. Narcissists are masters of illusion, spinning a web of deception that can leave many of us questioning what's real. While they may seem to have it all, their internal world is often filled with jealousy, discontent, and a constant need for validation. Their happiness is fleeting, as they're always chasing the next big thing to boost their fragile ego. As time passes, narcissists don't really learn or grow from their experiences. Instead, they become more entrenched in their deceptive behaviors, lying more frequently, and showing even less gratitude. Their tactics become more sophisticated, their mask more convincing, but the cracks in their facade start to show more clearly. So, what happens when these cracks widen? Join us as we peel back the layers of the narcissist's mask and explore the fallout when their world starts to unravel. Share your own stories and insights in the comments. Let's discuss how these dynamics play out in real life and what we can learn from them. Thank you for tuning in and being part of this journey. Let's continue to explore and understand the complexities of narcissistic behavior together. Ready to dive in? Let's go. Delusions deepen over time. One of the major changes is that narcissists become more delusional as they get older. The propensity for lying and delusional trains of thought that are typical of the narcissistic personality only increase over time. When a narcissist lies, they spread information known to be false, or that has not yet been proven false. I know, but they are the twisted perception of reality. Years of playing the victim can even reframe reality until they genuinely become a victim in their own mind. Narcissists are constantly trying to manipulate reality and bend it into their narratives. In the mind of an MRA, they will twist events to make it so that whatever happened can always be viewed in a way that makes them look like the innocent victims people think women are and demonize feminists. And over time, that narrative messes with their head, and they start to believe the stories coming from themselves more. There is nothing you can say, no evidence that could be shown for them to accept any truths other than the ones they have made up in their own minds. They may even rewrite their own memories of the past to conform with these deluded beliefs. Because of this, they cannot be reasoned with. Not with a prayer that someday the narcissist would own their behavior, or perhaps for once see you as more than what they were projecting. As we stated before, their egos never mature or improve. They simply age and become more comfortable with their delusions. The greater suffering of the narcissist's victims. Most of the time, unfortunately, this is true, and some narcissists die first, albeit doing fairly well. Stress is a killer, and for an empathic person, long-term stress brought on by one negative experience after another with their narcissist can be lethal. Except narcissists do flourish in chaos and confusion. The joy they get from the suffering of others is why they may be able to outlive others with a consistent supply of their lifeblood, narcissistic gratification. They love having someone to control and lie to. It makes their life perfect. They will always keep on requiring their narcissistic supply, so do not feed into it. Do not cling to the fantasy that they will see your worth someday. They won't. Instead, they suck the life out of you. It is in old age that narcissists can become even more detrimental by making the lives of those around them miserable. The point of this discussion is to show how aging affects the narcissist and still continues their destruction on those near them. What time does to a narcissist? It is clear that no one wins because narcissists do not grow up. They just get older. They may look different, but the ugliness remains. They grow up without appreciating life and focus only on their little man-made problems. Unable to forgive long-past wrongs, they become more and more bitter. This same constant negativity ensures that the anger and unhappiness of others follow them to their own eventuality. Their egos, in a sense, erode with time as well. Age even erodes the polished facades of covert narcissists. Their foul mood becomes harder to hide, and they end up isolating from others even more. Their life deteriorates, their relationships wither, and the blackness inside them deepens until it tips them over the edge. This perpetual degradation never allows them to take responsibility for their choices. Yet the undertow of the loveless heart and proof that ignorance is bliss is clearly seen as a path of narcissistic self-isolation and inner doubt. Ultimately, the narcissist becomes more and more mentally sick over time in so many ways, yet paradoxically remains unaware of any such truth as they continue unable to accept responsibility. They become more arrogant and may innovate to collect new ways of satisfying their vicious appetites, but at some stage, the danger will always be imminent. Thank you for your support. I hope that this information was helpful to you. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Thank you for listening. Narcissists are destroyed by this after the discard, far more sick so than no contact. Greetings, esteemed audience. Welcome back to another captivating journey of self-exploration and understanding. Brace yourselves as we embark on a detailed exploration of our topic, the enigmatic realm where a narcissist grapples with the aftermath of a failed romantic relationship. Our aim is to unravel the seemingly incomprehensible by gradually unveiling the components of this intricate puzzle. Together, we will engage in an intellectual exploration, dissecting the foundational structure of their psyche post-breakup. Narcissists, masters of duality, often commence their relationships by weaving an intricate tapestry of idealization around their partners. They shower affection and make promises that rival the grandeur of ancient legends, as if holding the keys to their partner's deepest desires. However, be prepared to be enthralled, for the narrative takes a complex turn as they transform into cunning architects, orchestrating slander campaigns that might give even Machiavelli pause. It's a dance oscillating between the sweet serenade of love and the bitter embrace of deception. As mentioned earlier, navigating these turbulent waters is akin to trying to tame a cyclone. At times, there's a temptation to view the tumultuous impact on our lives as a contagion that needs containment rather than an entity that should regulate it, mirroring the World Health Organization's influence. If you find yourself nodding in agreement, a gentle tap on the like icon serves as our silent agreement for this enlightening journey. What unfolds within the personal space of a narcissist following a breakup? One might assume they are devastated, especially if they have cut off all communication or removed you from their phone and social media profiles. In many instances, they orchestrate the breakup with the intention of leaving you in suspense, maintaining the option to return at any time. However, occasionally, you take the initiative and bring the relationship to an end when you realize it is deteriorating. This can be a beneficial decision for your well-being. However, it's essential to recognize that narcissists initially viewed you as their savior during your union. They perceived you as the solution to all their problems. Yet, how could you be the solution when they grapple with a myriad of issues and inner demons? In the end, you are not a miracle worker. Reconciliation with you is not possible. It would require years of therapy and perhaps a few exorcisms. Let's delve into what truly perturbs a narcissist. They cannot tolerate your state of being unbothered. When you stop providing them with the desired attention and control, it deeply unsettles them. Despite being adults, discarding, in their case, involves dismantling the core of their being. They cannot handle you becoming indifferent. It's important to emphasize that, ultimately, narcissists have no response to this. There is no answer to your proactive disengagement. Often, we assume that the narcissist is devastated when we reject them and cease initiating contact, believing they experience the same distress we do. However, the reality is that their attention swiftly shifts elsewhere. They will redirect their focus without much delay. Yet, it's crucial to understand that a narcissist will not offer closure willingly. They resist the idea of a closed door, as closure implies finality. They are confounded when you actively ignore them, abstaining from any contact and showing indifference, as if you have no interest in their activities or companions. They find themselves unable to respond because they crave your attention, regardless of your physical presence. Their desire is for you to share your emotions, the challenging experiences you're currently facing, and similar topics on social media. Therefore, it's advisable to refrain from engaging with the narcissist on social platforms for a while. Post-discard, they may employ various tactics, such as creating fake profiles and sending friend requests from suspicious accounts with minimal activity. However, one thing a narcissist cannot withstand is indifference. They can't handle your apathy, which essentially communicates, "I couldn't care less about your actions, diet, or whether you eat." This lack of concern is their Achilles heel, dealing a deep blow to their ego. The order in which they discarded you becomes inconsequential. While they may enjoy a semblance of control, they suffer when they can't access your social media or communicate with you due to being blocked on all platforms. Furthermore, when you reappear on social media projecting an image of carefree living. Some individuals may have familial experience with narcissists or have children with such individuals. In situations where emotional detachment is exhibited and their theatrics are met with a lack of reaction, it's known as grey swaying, and it proves highly effective. Indicating indifference suggests that they are a fleeting thought with no impact on one's well-being. This is a particularly undesirable outcome for a narcissist, especially if you were their previous source of supply. Soon after they transition to a new source, they may find you more appealing once again. Though seemingly implausible, it does happen. They might attempt to reconcile within days or weeks of starting a new relationship. However, they are bewildered when you genuinely become untroubled by their behavior. The concept that you have lost interest in them and their actions is something they struggle to process. Narcissists require your concern. It's a strategic move. Therefore, their experience of emotional detachment after being discarded is utterly devastating. Your complete lack of emotion and interest in their actions signifies that they have irrevocably lost you. Narcissists despise this realization, akin to a queen being cornered on a chessboard, as they strive to keep the door open for a potential return. Their desire for control is paramount, and when your indifference to their behavior becomes apparent, they forfeit that control. This reaction is remarkably potent, capable of either reinforcing their fixation or, more frequently, causing severe emotional damage to their ego, leading to withdrawal. It constitutes a significant narcissistic wound that often proves irreparable. Please share this information with anyone who might find it valuable. Recognizing that your indifferent demeanor remains crucial to dismantling their power, even after a narcissistic rejection and avoidance of contact, is paramount. Stay resilient, remembering that recovery and success are achievable. For more insightful content, please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Take care, and thank you for your support. This urgent need for you is the narcissist's unsettling reality. I want to share something important with each of you. If you've interacted with a narcissistic individual before, you understand the challenges that can arise.